Now, I don't strictly know why I think this, but I think Nappa and Krillin might have some dialogue. There's a chance, you know? I mean, Krillin's wildly underleveled for all of this, but that... I can't honestly envision that stopping me. I want to see what opportunities are taken for people to talk to each other. I like the character interactions. As someone who, like, was not really a Dragon Ball fan and did come to the series through the abridged series, I really enjoy Dragon Ball stuff when it's just the characters doing fun, goofy snoofums. It is nice that we have sort of, like, they've mastered the art of fan service, really. And so you can get moments like that in the official materials. You've cloned a psychic. So you can get it from actual Dragon Ball stuff and not just the abridged series, because the abridged series, like honestly, I think there's some genuinely very good writing in that set, like particularly towards the later episodes. There's some like genuinely good, clever writing that group of people is capable of. But my god, the slurs. Dragon Ball Abridged is like one of the best written things I just can't rewatch. They got better about it towards the end again, you know, like the days are gone. Well, the days aren't gone, but they've changed their nature, you know. You had the whole fucking casual transphobia, like, oh, the big beefy alien's a woman, it turns out, oh, unexpected. Who would fuck such an entity? And then there was some video, like, subsequently, I think it was a Let's Play of some description, where they, like, did just sort of evolve into, you know what, now I'm just happy for her. Like, this is canon now, and that is fine. Which sort of seems to be, like, the typical, like, clueless cishet who doesn't realise the fucking damage they're capable of doing. Progression. Like, once they realise there's really no joke there, and now it's just a, you know... Sort of like what happened with, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, where it started off and it's like, ah ha ha, Bakura's gay, and now it's like, oh, Bakura's gay. Which, that in particular was nice to see, and, like, I'm honestly more forgiving of that, and I think part of that is just because, like, fucking Marek and Bakura were my first clue that I might not be straight. So, you know, there's bias there. Mileage may vary from person to person. I didn't take my Krillins out to go out to die! This isn't dying, but it's better than falling with style. Bean. Did somebody say bean? I've got beans for you. I can plant them into soldiers. Well, fuck you too, buddy. You don't see me whacking your children into the air in the manner of a popular sport. I did like the what are they called? Like, the shorts that they did where, like, their original animated stuff using those characters. Like the Cell in a Hell one. Where they did kind of lampshade the fucking Dodoria, like, it's not a joke now. I will say I do like the moment in that where Cell meets Zarbon. It's very... Just the... That was wild. Is that a metal bird? No. No, telegraph pole. My mistake. I don't know why. I've not fucking Krillin away yet! Either, again! Oh, for fuck. We're all fucking the pan now. I don't believe it.
Yeah, I've about had it with this. Not being able to destroy these dopey tag-alongs is really starting to get on my nerves. What's with Bulma? Does she not value her pathetic existence?
As long as she continues to be useful, then that's really
what's that in response to? Just being evil for the sake of it, sir.
If I were to hazard a guess, I'd say
The back of your head has a seam.
You are correct.
Doing a
But I
plan.
require more than just some foolhardy button pusher for what I have in mind.
I really like this idea of a foolhardy button pusher. Just thrusting their fingers at the console with no nary a regard for the consequences. Hoo 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 hoo, beep boop, beep boop. Please stop, you're going to blow up this entire facility. No, hoo hoo hoo, beep boop, beep boop boop.
The advantage, I believe,
You've
is
launched so
almost
many
built to
missiles,
any
I'm
other,
begging
some
you.
sort of technological
Even just in terms of the cost, even if they don't hit anything, replacing them is going to sink us.
Aha, yes, now I see. So it's her you're after.
I'm gonna make her make a device that makes me the biggest man in the solar system, and then I'm going to kick the sun into all the planets and destroy everything.
Well, the restoration of my army will require talented technicians. But before I begin recruiting, I think we have a little trash problem to take care of.
Fling it away the garbage. Oh yeah, another talking about lampshading. Past decisions. Shout like capital D decisions they've made in the past. They cannot stop fucking talking about how it's not funny that the demons are German. I feel like that was maybe the entire point of that whole short, is just like, we don't know why we made them German either. Nobody was really questioning, like, it's one of the least questionable decisions you've made, to be honest. Still questionable, you know. Let's not delude ourselves as to where the bar lies. Ourselves? I'd love to find a context to popularise that as a word. It's delightful! It's delightful and concise, like the Madam of the Rice. And never will I see your son again because he's dead. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. Please join him in hell. Always glad to fire my mouth at you whenever I kill your son. I mean, I didn't do it. It was an accident. It was a fishing tambourine accident. You shouldn't fish with tambourines. It attracts big sharks. We know that now. A pioneer for science, if you think about it, was your son. Your lad helped teach us what fish can and can't get away with. And by that sacrifice, I cast the light of the moon upon you, and the curse is lifted. You're welcome. Oh fuck, he's dead. That wasn't meant to happen. All these werewolf curing techniques, and all I really end up with is a pile of bodies. I think I'm going about this the wrong way. Maybe we shouldn't be viewing being a werewolf as a thing to be cured. Maybe we should be viewing it as, to be honest, the ideal state of being. Hello, I'm just in your house. I'm in your portable spherical house. Anything spherical is... the mouths. The mouths. And the rest of your chin behind it. What's going? What's going with your lip?
Are you nuts? Evil might as well be seeping out of every pore in his face. No reformed person could ever look that evil if they tried. Now, how about you shut up and do something about these guys?
Prod them into a hole.
Bulma, things are about to get complicated right now.
Enough talk.
This is the very picture of complication. You must activate that machine.
Time is scarce, as is my patience. Stop this needless repetition, will you?
Me at this game.
Hey, calm down and relax. We have our own problems to figure out too, you know.
And we are going to do it over a lengthy period that we need to cut away from. And that's why I'm dead.
Okay, I get it now. But are you sure?
Not even remotely.
there's no need
But
to
we
worry.
need the villains
All
to
you need to
fight,
do is just
and there
use the
aren't enough
machine
of them for there to be a whole roster. So we need to be in it as well. Fill out the blank spaces.
Goku, are you serious?
I'm the most serious of the 5 Gokus that you know. You didn't know that we were all different ones, did you? I've given the game away somewhat. Well, it's not like you could do anything about it now. The device is already complete. Stop threatening to blow up everyone who doesn't press a
Threats
button.
like that are gonna work on me.
I'm Bulma, you sack of shit.
What was that?
If I die, then who's gonna be left to neutralize the waves, huh? I mean, unless you want to be stuck with that artificial soul inside you forever. Is that what you want?
Now take his fucking wallet.
Bulma just got really brave all of a sudden. Really?
Do not
She's
fucking
the same way she
underestimate the
always
IT
is.
department.
Either I use the machine and you agree to help us, or you stay like that forever. So, what'll it be?
I like that your eyes are pink.
Fine, have it your
People
way.
should have
Time
pink eyes in
scarce,
real
as is
life.
my patience.
You're now framing that as being a reason to cooperate
Lord Frieza.
with Bulma.
Regaining my true
The
power.
scarceness of my patience has not changed, just the angriness of the woman operating the machinery. Okay? I must adapt and scrunch my little face.
Don't you agree?
As you wish, Lord
I'm in on the
Frieza.
plan now.
Remember, you promised.
Oh yeah, that's gonna work on them.
Let me start up the machine now.
Oh, that's a foolhardy button press. Press? Why have I turned into Sean Connery for that moment? The radiation permeates you. You and your creatures are golden now.
Wait just a second. I don't feel any different.
That's because you're an idiot.
No, I think that might have actually worked.
It's gone. That weird presence is gone.
It would seem those artificial souls were trying to take control over us. But now, they are
Didn't
completely
we know
gone.
that already?
So the soul inside me is the only one left now. If this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
I'm too powerful. I'm too powerful,
The
too
ultimate is
spherical.
easy. In fact, you're making it more difficult.
You're the one who's making it difficult. Accept the sphere.
In any
Accept the orb.
case, I'd like to thank you.
Right? He's got a mitre on his head,
That annoying
so he can be the bishop for our ceremony. Okay.
So, when the time finally comes for me to kill you, I'll try to make it quick.
It's exactly what a bishop would say. High five.
Hey, what are you raising your hand for? Nothing's gonna happen, you know.
I did hand-stopping waves as well.
Huh? Impossible. My power's all gone.
This is the hub world. PvP is not activated in here.
What went wrong here? This isn't how you said things would go.
What? But I thought that using the machine would let you fight.
Not in my lovely plane.
Did I somehow get confused?
I spent so much time explaining things to you, and you still didn't understand it?
So in other words, you deceived us. You don't know what you're
We
talking
tricked
about.
you like a
have
classic
no idea
fable.
what's
You
going
now
on.
have to make us a chain of daisies or something.
I didn't lie. See,
No,
you're
that's
being
how
a
we
little
stopped a
pleased,
dog,
aren't
and
you?
now he bites your hand off about it. Have you read the Norse?
It won't let you use enough power to actually fight, though.
For that you
I
need
demand
me.
answers.
I'm the magical boy who makes you matter
This
in the plot.
machine can only suppress the waves.
Shush the ocean
so
right
even though it
now.
allows you to move freely, it doesn't allow you to fight like normal.
Ooh, so that's what it does. Whoops, my mistake. It was so confusing. I guess I got it wrong.
Wait, so how were you fighting us earlier?
You maggots! You'll pay for this!
Oh, and we need to use
Every
the
time you
neutralizer
say the
machine
word
every so
maggot,
often,
the
or else
machine
we're back to
automatically
square one.
charges $1,000 to your PayPal account.
Then you won't be able to get a single word out.
What? So then, unfortunately, it would appear for the time being, I need you and that wretched machine. You know, Bulma, I'm surprised that you actually have the audacity to threaten a perfect being such as myself.
Yeah, well, your elbows are creased.
Say whatever you want, it won't change anything. So,
Look at my boots, they're
will
magnificent.
you work together with us? Or not?
They're made of your pride.
Do you actually think I'm just going to nod and say yes?
Yes.
Hey, what are you doing? You aren't linked anymore, are you? Don't forget what'll happen without my machine.
Unfortunately, my link still has yet to be severed. Considering this, I have no use
Buddy,
for you now.
remember how I have not once cooperated with you on matters of threatening other people? Like, at this point, you're doing it to yourself, and you're perfectly square inner knees. I want to go to the ice cream shop, buy myself a strawberry parfait. I've been thinking about them the whole time. You mentioned strawberry parfaits without strawberries, and I was thrown into a state of existential dread.
You'd better watch.
What do you mean, what happened to me last time? I continued to be in control? You don't erase anything. You're threatening me like you have agency. I'm literally the one pushing the buttons.
Wait,
It's frozen again.
don't tell me. Does that mean the soul inside Frieza
He's been
stopped him from
freezed.
doing something bad again?
Holy shit. Don't be naughty boy. Don't be naughty boy. Stop it. Stop it, you prick.
But don't forget how much
You
of my
shit.
wrath you've incurred.
Exactly 38 mega wraths.
I will be prepared to suffer the consequences once this is all over.
There will be no consequences. I shall simply turn the game off and go and have a wank.
You're worthless. Nothing but a little maggot.
Hoo hoo hoo.
But I suppose I have no choice for the time being.
Nobody has any choice for the time being.
Whoever's inside of me, pay attention. It's all up to you.
You never
to
bothered to
defeat
learn my
21.
name.
Do you hear me? Even if
Yes.
you need help from Goku and his allies.
The punchman shall punch. And it's up to you to choose to take advantage of that. Right, Krillin needs to fuck off. Oh, there's a Frieza clone. There's a Frieza clone, and you're on your own. So come out here and greet him. I can be... Yes. Now there shall be no stopping me. Look at that. That's what you look like, except with the brightness turned down.
Whoever created this has such odd sensibilities. Yes, very odd sensibilities indeed.
Very, very
Just
odd
looking at this
sensibilities.
hideous, sorry attempt at bearing my image is making me sick to my stomach. Its very existence is unforgivable. Obviously, my finding it is no accident. How appropriate that it should be
No,
destroyed by my
I
hand.
chose to initiate this scene.
As long as this thing is around, I can't say for certain that my reputation won't be damaged. A clone has no hope of winning against the real thing. Allow me to demonstrate!
You got red fingernails though, which I think's pretty cool. And toes. You've done your toes up in the same. The sameness of toes is an important feature in the cloning process. None of your other purple bits are red though. That seems like an oversight. I will now kill whoever is responsible. The Prince of Fire doesn't want you to think, okay? He just wants you to obey instructions. He's notoriously fascistic. It's really a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame and a wolf. You've done... I didn't know I could do you from that far away. Put the child... Well, I didn't get to put the child. I'll put the child next time. Right, get you away with this, and then put the child's... No, put the child! Right, what do you do? Come on, let the child happen. Ah! You spat at him, and then accomplished nothing. Okay. You know, every time you don't let the child do anything, it comes out of your paycheck at the end of the month. Right, wasting child time. Ah. And then, haha, oh god! Oh, the 6th quickest of the ferrets in my possession doesn't like you. And even though he's only the 6th quickest, I do not ignore when he says he needs something. You have failed me by not being punched away. Have that now for your punishment. You're happy with yourself, look what it got you. Just a big commemorative lip-syncing service to remember all the times you weren't actually speaking. Might any of you have anything to say to Goku? Who might speak to Goku? Anyone? Any takers speaking to Goku? Something wants to happen. You gonna do something? Here we go.
Hey, why do you guys always do what Frieza tells you to? I don't get it.
Military chain of command. It's simple enough. Why do... Your armor doesn't all completely match, I'm noticing.
I don't expect an outsider.
What do you want to tell me to understand about that?
No, seriously. What exactly do you get from working with a mean guy like that?
Big holiday orb.
Fine. I suppose I can tell you. The Frieza Force provides the best
We
of the
get
best
the-
for its warriors.
You get
We have a
healthcare.
great healthcare package,
You
cutting
get
edge
healthcare immediately.
online battle suits. In addition to that, if we do well in battle, we get our own planet as a bonus.
Wow, I didn't really understand much of what you said, but it sounds like you get a lot. But you know, it kind of sounds like what Vegeta gets, except his stuff is better.
Don't be ridiculous. There are no other armies on nearby planets as amazing as the Frieza Force.
Yeah, but there's this one planet that's further away where you get 2 healthcares.
No, really? I'm not kidding. Well, I don't know about any planet bonus.
I know about the planet
But he gets to eat
bonus.
as much as he
I get
wants.
bonus
He
points
can
for
even
every
train to his
planet.
heart's content in his own gravity chamber. And Vegeta doesn't even have to work. He just trains all day. Like, all day. What? But,
Of all people, and he doesn't even work.
Whoa! He really gets that kind of treatment?
I swear I'm Australian.
Jealous of that blasted Vegeta? What am I saying? Vegeta can't get away with this.
Take his gravity away.
Together, man. It doesn't
Make him
matter what
float
we do.
off.
We're members of the strongest army ever. And we will prove that by beating Vegeta in this fight.
Is Vegeta here? He's not. Vegeta's nowhere to be seen. You've not been truthful about what you're gonna prove. Now I have to force you underground like everyone else. You thought you could be on the surface while we all live in the dark. The dark! The dark comes for you too, young one. You are not the mightiest warrior you thought you'd be. But instead you are now an idiot who can't even sing. For your hubris is eternal. Please don't get close to me. Ugh. Clapping me up in the sky. I've run towards you for a little bit. Whoa, Ginyu got him. Okay, we Ginyu got him, and now we only have to worry about you, you fool. You, come on, don't do that. Well, goodbye, Goku. Get him all together. All together now. The mighty fights are the most powerful ones. That's why they're called mighty. Do you understand how that works now, you shit? Ugh, I'll spin round as many times as I have to. You took away the 3rd number that makes me stronger. Look, I can do this. And you tried to take that away from me, but you should have known better than to think that'd work. I can fire blue stuff and destroy my house. We immediately need to recover Yamcha. This is the only priority that we have. And I will. I will fulfill my destiny. Maybe should have switched Goku out, to be honest. I'm not keen on having him here, particularly when he's only level 4. Hello, on the floor, you.
Hey, over there! It's Yamcha!
Goku, is that you? What are Frieza and Cell doing here?
Being in the
To
game.
tell you the truth, it's kind of a long story. All that matters is that we're all allies now.
What are you...
Everyone's
Why in the
best
world
friends
would you-
brought together by the spirit of the ghost.
Pardon. I hate to interrupt your little meeting, but we've got company.
No! The Company Brothers, they're here! Leaning at weird angles to prove that they're
There's a more
clones.
pressing matter at hand.
Why does
right
it look like there's strings coming out of the sky? What's that meant to represent? Sparkly threads just in the air. I'm puppeteering the island. Hoo hoo hoo. It's Johnny Puppets, isn't it? He's trying to make everything go according to his grand plan, but it never really works because the threads just occupy a fixed point in space. It's the only way to make them sturdy enough to move continents, he says, but well, now they themselves can't move, can they? You made them too sturdy. You don't know what's right for your mother, do you? Ah! You shredded me! You can only shred me a bit. We agreed, remember? That was the promise you made to your doctor. You're gonna let down a medical professional? The caliber of Biffry Biffra? Biffry Biffra, the famous Dragon Ball doctor. They call him Dr. Dragon Ball. Alright, and it's true, he is. So it's okay for them to call him that. I don't look kindly on liars, but in this instance they were being honest. Get him! No, you're meant to be get him! Yes! I stomped on you and exploded at the same time. Now you're terrified of me. Oh god. Oh god, you're hitting me a fair few times. But what you don't expect to recognise is that I'm even stronger than you thought. Oh! The timing was off. Well, now the timing's gonna be on. And you're gonna forget why. You're not gonna remember leaving that on. And you're gonna be like, oh no. It's gonna be very distressing for you, trust me. In a few seconds when the lorry arrives. I can stand near you, are you afraid? Do you do me a big fear? Oh, do me a big fist stood where I can hit. That'll do.
That about sums it up, Yamcha. So what do you say? Will you fight with us?
It's important to have you here.
I guess I'm on board. But it seems a lot went down while I was unconscious, huh?
It always does.
What's the matter, Frieza? You're not going to object this time.
I don't want to be frozen 3 times in a single story arc,
No.
thank you very
There's
much.
something rather interesting about this one.
He's full of boof.
Preposterous! How could you take an interest in trash like him?
Boof!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Who are you calling trash?
Boof!
Pipe down! Only the lowest of the low would ever lose to a few puny Cybermen.
Beaten by Cybermen, were you? Are you sure you're not trash after all? Wait a minute. I think I understand why only this one didn't have his consciousness sealed.
What do you mean?
He's too weak. It must mean the seal on his power was somehow incomplete.
Boof!
Oh, that is pathetic. It would seem the waves only have a, well, limited effect on your shallow pool of strength.
Yeah, that would explain it.
Fucking Goku, come on, man.
Goku? You don't believe this, do you?
Guess there's an upside to being a pathetic weakling after all.
It was the boof magic that stopped me.
I'm gonna prove that I can step up when I'm needed.
You absolutely are. You are gonna be the reason the war ends. You command the Frieza Force now. So saith the ghost. Right, now that we've acquired the most important character, we can get on with going around you and getting there. But now, the only matter of importance is going home having a bit of a sleepy. So I shall see you all next time for the rest of this. Goodbye.